Sunrise stretch. Lift your hands past your head, reaching the fingers away from the toes as you inhale. As you exhale, you can release, letting everything get floppy. This simple stretch feels absolutely great. You're lengthening yourself in an easy, friendly way, waking up every part of your body. Hang out here, repeating the stretchy inhale and the releasing exhale several times. Really fill up with air, breathing through your nose, so that when you exhale and release everything, there might even be an audible sigh. Try this a handful of times to lengthen yourself and then release. A few yawns or some deep sighing ahs are also a great way to waken up the face and lungs. Here's a variation. Try stretching the right hand and the left foot away from each other. Then you can switch sides. This gives a nice lengthening across the middle of your body. Explore going back and forth a handful of times. Twist and sigh. Lying on your back, gently inhale and lift your feet up, bringing the knees a little closer to your chest. Keep your back even on the mattress as you let the knees fall to one side. Let your arms fall open in a T shape. As in all these poses, maybe a sigh will slip from your lips because it feels so good. Stay here for a good handful of breaths, then inhale back to center. Take a moment to readjust, then try the other side. Keep the shoulders resting on the mattress, letting your side body gently lengthen and your lower back release. When you finish, release your legs long against the mattress. Breakfast bend. On an inhale, gently lift a knee into your chest. Let the other leg stay long against the mattress. Hold the shin comfortably with your hands for several breaths as you explore drawing the knee a little closer towards you. This is an excellent time to rev up the ankles and feet for the busy day ahead. Point the toes back and forth as you breathe, almost like the foot was waving hello and goodbye. Enjoy stretching the foot smoothly back and forth. Next, as though the big toe were acting like the minute hand on your alarm clock, trace a nice circle by rotating the ankle clockwise 3 to 5 times. Then repeat with a counterclockwise motion. Breathing in for one last tug of the knee, you can exhale and release the leg against the bed. After a moment, inhale the other leg to your chest and repeat. Moving like this opens up the hip and the entire foot and leg. What a great way to stir things up gently as you awaken. This is a perfect beginning to the day. Morning roll. Inhale both knees towards the chest. Use your hands to draw them towards yourself gently. Again, make sure this feels comfortable. You want your lower back to release with ease, so avoid all strain. Depending on your mood, a little movement can be nice. You might try subtle circling. You can let your lower back relax into the mattress while steering the knees around in one direction and then the other. Another option is a little side-to-side rocking. This can also feel just great. Alarm clock rock. Hug yourself into some version of a little ball. Then inhale as you rock forward and exhale as you rock back. Sometimes a little half somersault action can be quite nice, not only giving yourself a nice back massage, but also letting yourself feel like a kid again. When you're ready, you can rock up to sit comfortably. Let your head go. Let your head drop and slowly roll around. Sometimes it's nice to start with half circles in front. Simply drop your head forward and rotate it around so that the ear approaches the shoulder, and then floats back down to explore the other side. After a few times, you might try switching to gentle half circles and back, making sure not to strain your neck as you slowly move back and forth. Definitely change direction a few times, letting your movement follow a slow, steady breath. If you feel any tightness, it might be nice to linger and breathe into that specific area, allowing the tension to be released. As you do these next circles, it's a great chance to let any concerns about the world outside your bedroom melt away as well. You might imagine unhelpful negative thoughts, even any bad dreams, lightly falling out of your brain, leaving only a positive attitude. Accepting the unknown. Inhale your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale and gently release them down, letting them drop and back and relax. Repeat a few times at this steady, slow pace, moving them up on an inhale and then releasing with a slow exhale. Or if you want to warm things up, you can pick up the pace of the breath, coordinating it with the up and down of the shoulders. There's no need to go faster, however. Many of the most advanced yogis in the world pride themselves on a steady, super slow practice. Shoulder circles. Life tends to make all of us round our shoulders forward, closing off our heart energy. Yoga works to reopen you, both physically and in your spirit. Breathing steadily, rotate your shoulders together in an easy circular direction. Try going up and circling them down and back first. Let yourself connect with the feeling of your heart lifting as you roll your shoulders back, letting all the kinks of daily living fall away. Repeat this several times and then switch directions, rolling up and forward. Play around with some back and forth motions, switching when you feel like it, to let all your burdens slip away. Lift your heart. Sitting any way that's comfortable, walk your hands a bit behind yourself. As you inhale, lift your heart up towards the sky, letting your shoulder blades move behind you. Keep your bottom seated, but stretch the chest skyward. Feel your shoulder blades moving closer together. Stay for several breaths if you can. When you exhale, gently release the chest. Repeat several times, allowing the breath to be luxurious and stretchy. Lifting and opening the heart is a fantastic thing to do. Wake up spiral. Sit comfortably, perhaps in a cross-legged position if that works for you. Let your arm reach across in front of you for your opposite knee. Your other hand reaches just behind your back to support you. Inhale and let your spine grow long and tall. As you exhale, begin to twist in the direction of your back hand. Try to have most of the movement come from the belly. It's as though you could bring the navel around to meet the knee you're twisting towards. After a moment, inhale as you come back to center. Then journey over to the other side and repeat. Your shoulders should also move in the twist, of course. Stay for a few breaths in the shape, letting yourself twist a little deeper on the exhale, and releasing a little bit out of the twist on the inhale. See if by going in and out of the twist, very, very slightly, you end up gently opening deeper into it. Easing into the day. As you exhale, walk your hands and torso forward. It should feel like you're taking a gentle walk in front of yourself, lengthening out, allowing your heart to release forward and down towards the mattress below. Of course, go only as far as you can comfortably move. Let the entire action be gentle. There's no need to worry about how low you descend. Wherever you are is fine. breaths in the shape, perhaps letting a nice full breath lift you up a tiny bit on the inhale, only to have the exhale allow you to release further down and forward. I'm a little teapot stretch. Breathe in as you raise your arm towards the sky. As you exhale, you can bring the other arm by your side on the bed to gently support you. Keep lifting the lifted arm, palm facing down, and let yourself tilt towards the arm on the ground. Encourage a little turning of the chest skyward as you lift your heart towards the ceiling. Inhale up and move to the other side. Remember to keep the neck long and relaxed as you look up. Soften the neck rather than extending it too far into the stretch. Feel that you can bring the upper arm and the ear closer together as you lengthen the side of your body. Linger in the pose for several breaths, perhaps sinking a little deeper into the stretch on an exhale, then lifting a bit out of the shape on an inhale. A handful of breaths on each side should feel absolutely terrific. Morning Juicer. Sitting comfortably and cross-legged, bring your hands to your knees, keeping your elbows bent and soft. Inhale and let your torso lean forward, letting your elbows point out to the side and steer you around. Move in a circle, exhaling as you spiral back and inhaling when you come forward. There are no rules here. Just let yourself loosen up, breathing into the circling shapes you're making. Reverse directions a few times. Or stay in the front for a while, then linger with half circles in the back. What's important is that you're finding the way to best open yourself up. Be adventurous, yet gentle as you explore. Feel free to be playful in the looseness. Let yourself laugh out loud if you tip in one direction or another. Don't worry, you're safe in bed. Sun celebration. Let your hands drop naturally to your sides. Breathe in deeply and lift your open palms skyward so that they either meet in prayer above your head or simply stay wide and uplifted. You can linger here for a few breaths, letting your shoulder blades soften down away from your ears, but also letting your heart be lifted. Exhale slowly, lowering your arms to land by your sides. Continue inhaling as you move your arms up and exhaling on the way down. It's nice to keep a little life in the hands as you move them. The fingers might be spread or together, but feel a sense of the hands connecting with the breath as you move in each direction. Let the exalted feeling of raising your arms lift your spirit. Rising Lion. Inhale, then exhale, sticking the tongue towards the chin and crossing your eyes. Let yourself roar. Breath of fire. The breath is still through the nose, except it's very fast and fluttery. First, open your mouth for a few seconds and pant like a dog. Then close your mouth and keep that same energetic feeling while breathing rapidly in and out through the nose. Try to keep the breath light though, with a fluttery attitude. You want nothing to be forced, just a steady, pulse-like feeling. You can rest your hand on your belly to feel the light, rapid movement of your breath. This breath is highly invigorating. Enjoy it for however long you can without getting winded. Perhaps you can work your way up to 30 seconds, a minute, even 2 or more. After a round of breath of fire, it's nice to close your eyes and breathe in and out deeply again, savoring the energy you've generated. If you like, a second round might be interesting to fire up your day. Coffee cup meditation. First, feel the corners of your mouth gently rise. Simply bringing an easy smile to your face begins to soften a worried brain. Second, let your mind come back to your breath. Easy in and out through the nose, letting that be a calming focus as you inhale those delicious Java aromas. Third, focus on your coffee. It's a universal truth that what you focus on expands. Focus on the positive. Spend a few moments counting your many blessings and soaking in gratitude. Allow all your attention to stay in the present moment, savoring the smell, the warmth, and the taste of a delicious latte, chai, or herbal tea. If a beverage isn't the thing that turns you on, select something else. It doesn't matter what you choose so much as that you allow yourself to truly focus on something inspiring, letting everything else fade away for a few minutes. You'll feel centered and uplifted. Starting out with such a strong morning moment will give you a spiritual home base to return to whenever challenges in the day arise. By making the firm decision to be positive and have a great day, you've already taken the biggest step to making that a reality.